By now, I'm sure you guys have seen mounting coverage of protests at Tesla dealerships, be it bad line dancing or the more incendiary variety. There's just one problem. It never happened. This is the story of the boisterous media refusing to do basic fact-checking, or perhaps in its own arrogance, determining what shall be truth. Let me explain. Despite the popular myth, Tesla Motors started in 2003, not founded by Elon Musk. He joined aboard the first round of fundraising, gathering the most shares, becoming chairman, then naming himself Chief Executive Officer. Their first product available to the public was the Tesla Roadster, a reskinned Lotus Elise with an electric motor. From there, the family of vehicles expanded the Model S, Model 3, Model X, Model Y, Cybertruck, and a long-promised second Roadster that has yet to see the light of day. But there is something about Tesla that makes it truly unique in the automotive landscape. And it's not that it's an all-electric family of vehicles, or that they're all made in the United States, though the quality control is sus. Teslas are sold directly to consumers, foregoing the traditional model of dealership networks. There are locations where Teslas are showcased. This would be a Tesla showroom. But as there is no third party buying a franchise to deal Teslas from the factory to the consumer, there are no Tesla dealerships. Now, with Elon Musk presently being public enemy number 2 as he leads Doge, taking out that bureaucrat slush fund money, the reeling representatives have triggered their constituents who, being unemployed, have plenty of free time to cause mayhem. Generally not a good idea to key a car that has an array of cameras to identify you. But that's okay because you're part of something bigger than yourself, speaking truth to power, and whoever gets voted next might pardon you if you're important. Mass arson? Yeah, that's certainly pardonable. Point is, an activity like this is not taking place at a Tesla dealership. No matter how much the media puts that phrase together, Tesla dealerships are not a thing. And it's coming from both sides. Here's CNN, here's Fox News, even the new wave thought police neocons.
Aside from the vandalism and attacks we've seen on Tesla dealerships,
that the left is now excusing actual acts of violence against, for example, Tesla dealerships.
Now look, I know what you're thinking. Vaughn, when are you going to do more of these uncensored movie reviews? I'm a channel member. I mean, look, at least a couple times a month. It takes time. But why would all sides, CNN, Fox News, Tim Pool, Ben Shapiro, why would they all agree that these locations are Tesla dealerships? Now, in the case of the glorified reaction channels, Ben Shapiro and Tim Pool, they're likely just parroting what they have heard. Thus, Tesla dealerships has made its way into the lexicon. The establishment media, though, I expect a little more oversight. But foolish of me to expect journalists to do their job in 2025. Now, it could be as harmless as the assumption that, well, we know there are Ford dealerships, there are Chevy dealerships, there must be Tesla dealerships, they are a car company. But the continued misreporting of these events leads me to believe that we really can't trust any of these people. Most of us will never realize how wrong the media is until they talk about us directly. The media's arrogance is on full display. They are now defining what is fact. They have thrown Tesla dealerships out into the mythos, and now AI models trained on these truth tellers think there are Tesla dealerships. And no amount of truth telling can fight against that. We will have kids in the future learning lesson plans on their iPad. I stopped myself from saying textbooks about the great Tesla dealership attacks of 2025.
Hey, it's Vaughn's mom again, and I just want to remind you that for at least the moment, the like button is free, but don't put it past YouTube to charge money for it someday.